What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today playing some more Idle Heroes. Today, we're on the Revival series with many things to do and some news. Listen, the other day when we streamed and we took our Destiny, or our Aspen up to Destiny 3, we were crazy, got him to Chaos, it was nuts time, we broke the 10 million attack barrier, going absolutely ham mode. Apparently doing that had a tremendous effect on my auction house. Our credit rating went from 165 or 170 a day to 1,442. So apparently, Destiny transitioning heroes has a massive impact on your credit rating. I think we jumped like 3 or 4 credit rating levels, which is bonkers. So that's awesome news. That is going to allow us to tap into our Prism Starry gems much quicker, convert these suckers over, and potentially pick up a deliciously beautiful A- Aspen with Giant Killer into Fire. But that's not today. Obviously, we have a beautiful 7,777 Contract Starry Gems, an absolutely glorious and holy number. We're not going to dip into those today because I don't really need to. We are currently sitting at 2,689 Heroic Scrolls. We only need 2,000 of those, and I don't really need to buy the Contract Starry Gem packs to get to the summons that I need. Today's goal, obviously, summons. We're going to blast through the 2,000 heroic summons that we need to do the event, and then either tomorrow or the next day we'll likely stream the rest of that and then test around on some heroes a little bit. But today the main goal is just get the summoning portion of the event done, and then later we'll come in, we'll buy all the Starry Gem packs, get way more treasure train tickets than I need. I'm currently sitting at 330 treasure train tickets, so I don't know, I'm probably just going on hero token anyway, because why not? I don't need to have 3 billion tickets to wait for like months until we get Retro Arcade. I might as well just go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just go ahead and do it. Is it a great idea? I don't know, probably not. It ain't the worst idea. It'll still give us some stats, just not the tremendous bonus that we would get from percent-based boost at this point. Either way, not important. We'll buy these later. Don't need them right now, so we're not going to be able to do the entire event, because I'm going to just kind of hang out and not do those. We will have a significant amount of loot at the end of this. I believe we'll have 100 catnips. We've got plans for that. I do be very short on Stellar, so that's going to be an important thing to get going, because we do need to make some more Tree 5 heroes. Mostly Elena right now is on the up and up. Origin material, we're probably going to use most of these actually end up getting cores. That's not even important. We're not doing that today. We're not doing that. Today, on this very day, this beautiful day, it's summoning day. We have 411 spots taken up out of 620, so we can definitely do a fair amount of summons. We did go ahead and purchase the entirety of the relay that we are going to do, all the way up to the energy node. This is where I recommend most people stop if you're spending. You can go beyond it, of course. You can also go beneath it, depending on how many Contract Starry Gems you're using. I think the mini VIP account, I need to get on there and do some auction housing, because I need to get 7,500 Contract Starry Gems there, because I plan on doing the entire event on that one as well. But we do have some stuff that we got done from this. Primarily, we have all these boosts unlocked, so as we do our 2,000 summons, we will get heavily rewarded. I believe it's like 26 or something of everything. So 26 cores, 26 of these chests, these chests, these chests. Is it 26 of these as well? I think so. 26 of the monster material chests. I'm not really using these yet, but when we get to that point, we can. We're also going to pick up 5 more copies of Ignacia. We're going to have probably like 13-ish copies, I believe, of her by the end of the event. Does it matter for right now? No, because I'm not going to build her immediately. But next month, when she gets a Transcendence version, if we do want to build one, we'll have all the copies. So let's get to it. Let's start ripping it out these summons real fast. Like, we've got the space, so we'll probably just do 100 pulls. Just keep in mind, remember, this is for me, not for you. 689 scrolls means you're done. 689, you are done. I'll forget that for sure. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and start dropping some hundo pulls and see if we can get anything good. Mostly we already got 2, 3, 5 stars. This is going to be a day. Holy mother. Is that 5 already? Was that 5 in the first one hundo pull? No, it was 6. That's right. That's crazy. Holy mother loving balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yes indeed, 6 5-star heroes in our first 100. Today is going to be an absolute banger of a day. It's going to be a good one. But what are we looking for here? Not really hero copies, to be fair. I just want food. I need to make a lot of 10-star heroes. Ergo, I need mini muchos of the foods. Drop another hundo piece. Honestly, this sucker could go with a 0 and we'd still be doing good. We already got 2 5-stars though. Not looking bad. There's our third. Expectations met for the 100 pull. Doing great. If we get none more, that's okay. RNG, we broke even on. Plenty of 3 and 4-star heroes coming in though. We will be utilizing the altar probably relatively often, but also we will be using the upgrading feature here to make a fair amount of these. Do we not have... Hold up. Why would it not default to making an Ilaria? That is my question. Since she can be 6-starred, I feel like that just makes way more sense. You know, because like Iron Bambi as well. Do we have anyone that can be 6-starred there? We have Sierras. Like, why would Iron Bambi be the default choice? You know? I wonder, hold up. What if in our material... Now, if we do material settings that way, we might just end up shooting ourselves in the foot. But for now, we can't set 4 stars, can we? No. Idiot boob. I was trying to make some kind of cheesy way where it would pick the right heroes every single time. For the time being, we're not going to worry about it. We'll just do the upgrades. If they choose poorly for me, they choose poorly for me. It's just how it is. We are down to 545 out of 620. We are going to be doing some serious... Well, actually, hold up. Do we want to burn through... While we have the space, we've got a lot of 3-star of light and of the dark nature. Why don't we just pull some 4-stars out, if we can? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a lot of them boys. How many... Do we have 4-star shards? We do. We do. We got a buttload more down here. That'd be 20. That's too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16. That would be enough to fuse twice, I believe. Over here, how we looking? 4-star wise, we got uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, and seis. So we have 5. 6, I said, because Spanish is hard for my brain to grasp. 6 of those bad boys and plenty of 3-stars. So 36 is not divisible by 8 in my brain. Is that correct? No, 32 is. So we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Most likely, we should be able to fuse all of those up. Right? That sounds like a correct thing that we can do. I think so. Awesome. How much space did that just buy us? A fair amount, honestly. Not bad. We still have more of those bad boys chilling. We're pretty out of these. I think we just revert back to altering off all 3-star heroes. That's just going to be my default go-to. That's a lot. That's 133, I believe, of the 3-star dudes. Not bad. Can we even buy anything over here that matters? We don't really need Sylvie right now. I might build one later on. I don't know. I do like her shields. Williams, probably not for the meantime. All these other heroes we don't necessarily need. I could get some Eloise. I could get 5-star puppets. And we could also refresh that sucker later. For now, we're not going to worry about this. We're just going to build up what we can and get to that stuff later. 383. Son of a balls. We can go... Well, we'll do them in 100 batches. It's just easier to remember. Let's drop another 2 Hunsky. As of right now, we are sitting heftily above expectations, which is nice. Already got 2 in this section here. There's 3 expectations met. There's 4 expectations exceeded. That's always a nice place to be. 5, 6. We're already at what? 12? We're at 15 heroes in 400 summons. Either the pendulum is going to swing back real hard and we're going to drop like 400 summons with no heroes, or this is just going to be an absolute banger of a summoning session, and we're going to grab all kinds of food. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's looking for nowsies. This one, we got 1, so we're not getting skunked no matter what, but this could be a low roll, and that's okay. We've already gotten way more than we should in the summons that we have completed. So that was a 1 banger, I believe. Just a Margaret, just a beautiful Margaret, but that's okay. That's all right. Like I said, that's 16 and what, 400? That's not bad. That's averaging 4 heroes per hundo pull. That's still above statistical norms. Does that mean it's going to remain that way? Nope. But it is nice. Okay, let's see if we can make up some more 5-star here. We can. I really wish that it would choose smart. Like, why is Norma not your default setting here? Like, why are you making this guy? I can't 6-star this guy. Why is this the default? Is there a way to change the default 4-star that is made into 5 stars? I don't know. I simply don't know. Question, what if a crazy man did like this? Would it change? No, it wouldn't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know why they're doing the way that they're doing. This is not how I would technically do it. I would definitely be making sure that every hero that got turned into a 5-star was a hero that I could make into a 6-star. But because I'm lazy, we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna let them do what they're doing, and even though it's a bad choice, and if I was being like very serious about managing my bag space properly, I would absolutely go and do those by hand and make a Norma, make an Ilaria, make sure every hero that got upgraded was one that I could actually use for 6 or 9-star food and not just a 5-star base food. That's just me. Is that the best way to do it? I don't know. It just sounds legit in my brain. That said, we have freed up well enough to do another 200. Let's go ahead and do that. Sip on some very cold and not too delicious coffee. There we go. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all blowing up at the end there. I was like, we're getting not very many here. And then the game was like, listen, we were just joking. Here comes all your 5-star heroes. There's our first Ignacia. I believe that was on the pity pool, which is not bad. Still 5 heroes in a hundo. Never going to complain about that. That is beautiful. Let's drop another hundo piece. See what we snag out here. Will the luck hold out? There's 3. We're already at 3. There's 4, 5, son of them. And it's a Gurky on top of that. 5 plus a Gurky, 6, 7? That math, go back. There's no way that's correct. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, and a Gurky. So worth like 12. Seis, siete. It is indeed a 7. A 7 5-star pull in 100. That is amazing. That is more than double the usual rate you should pull. I will not complain. That is nice. That is good. The more food, the merrier, as they say in the business. What is that business? It's the Idle Heroes business. That is the business. Okay, so let's do this again. I really don't like this. It's bothering my soul. Although in this case, we don't really have an option. But, you know, up here, I'm sure we do. Look at that. We do. We could be making Muni Mucho Normas. And yet, it's wanting to make Immolatus. Stop. Stop doing this. Give me what I want. And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of these 3 stars. How many? 141 of those bad boys. We are absolutely stacking up the freaking purple soul symbols? Soul stones, close enough. They're pretty much the same thing. One of these days I'm going to accidentally quick select like 4 and 5-star to everybody and just disassemble my entire bag and then weep profusely later. Hopefully that doesn't happen today because that would make me sad. 427, we cannot do 200 summons. Even getting rid of all those 3 pieces, we do not have enough room now because of all the 5-star heroes we've snagged. But we also have a lot of 4 stars chilling here. A fair amount here. We'll do some summons after this, and some upgrades. I don't know, creation circle the crap out of them nerds. Let's go ahead and drop the 100 piece that we can drop though. See what we snag. There's a Dragon Slayer. That's uno. There's a Toad Bro. That's 2. I do like a Toad Bro. Will I build a Toad Bro here? Probably not. Will I build a Toad Bro on the mini VIP account? Almost for sure. That is 3. Expectations met. Happy face equipped. That's not bad at all. All right, let's go ahead, jump in here and see if we can now turn some of those 4 stars back into 5 stars. We can indeed. And let's see what we get to now when we alter off all of these bad boys like so. 65? Oh yeah, we only did a hundo. I was like, oh, we're getting tight on space, but I think we're all right. 417. Well, that would mean that we are just not there. 429, we're 9 spaces too heavy. How are we looking? It's these nerds. Uno, dos, tres. We got so many of them. So many of these 4 stars. You're clogging up the works. You guys are also gumming up the works. Do we have 3-star heroes we can yoink at demand? Not many, but kinda. What about here? How are we looking here? A lot of 4 stars? None 4 stars. What about this? How you guys looking? Pretty average. How you guys looking? Dang, all we need, do we have 3 stars? Pfft, you bet your sweet bottom we have 3 stars. We're not backspacing that far. And we're not doing 43. We'll summon out 4 of them bad boys. That still won't get us there. I want to be able to do 200 at a time, okay? Do I need to do 200 at a time? No. Do I want to? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And eeny, meeny, miny, 7, 8. And do we have any 3 stars? No, we just altered them all off. Absolutely duh. Good God, we have 60 of these boys just chilling in there. Is that excessive? The answer to that riddle is yes. Am I going to change it? Not right now. Not right now, or not how we look at 417. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead now and drop ourselves another 2 Hunsky. Will we get good stuff? I don't know. So far, I cannot complain at all. We've had some fantastic luck. This one, I was going to say, is looking a little bit dry, but we got 2. That's not bad. We got 3. We've met expectations. Can't argue. I still can't believe we pulled 7 in one go. That is insane. That is double the usual rate. What a crazy time to be alive. But there we go. 100 done. Let's drop the second hundo piece. See how things are looking. Starting out hot. Starting out real hot. That's already 2. There's 3. There's 4. Back to back. Double Mirage. There's 5. Another Toad Bro. Things you love to see. 5 in a hundo. You'll never catch me saying that's a bad day. That's a beautiful day. But what are the odds that we drop a Mirage right butt crack back to another Mirage? I feel like the statistical likelihood of this is rarer than getting 7 in a single 100 pull. Do I know mathematics and can prove that? Absolutely not. No way. But doesn't matter. I don't need to prove it. In my brain, it's true. Ergo, it's true. Welcome to the internet. That is how it functions. Let's go ahead. I swear to crap, I'm going to punch your mother. I just don't want you. I just don't. I just don't want you and or need you. And I'm tired of seeing your face pop up. Same with you. I guess in this case, it's justifiable yet again. We'll allow it. At least they're making me demon death sworns. I'm good with that. I can use those. This guy is just, you're just really ticking me off. You're really making me an angry boy. Why is this the default? I don't know. It didn't used to be. It used to make Normas for me. And now it's like, listen, we're done with Norma. You're done with Norma. We're all stopping the Norma train. Bring back the Norma train. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back. 21,000 of these bad boys. Not looking bad. We are definitely over encumbered on heroes. We need to drop 14 space. Is there a possibility? Not in Shadow, there's not. What about in here? Not really. What about in here? Maybe. 5. Take a peek-see. Take a little peek-see. Let's get rid of these bad boys. Wait, we have 5. We need 3. We need 4 of these dudes. That none of those are going to come out in 4s, which is a little irksome. So we'll grab you, and then we'll grab you, and that's going to be enough. That'll be a beautiful amount. How about you? What are you looking like? Let's take a quick peek-see. Uno, dos, tres, 4. Not really worth going through the effort on that one, in my opinion. 3. Not really worth the effort. How are we looking over here? 2. Definitely not worth the effort. So are we going to be... I swear to everything good. No. Literally... No, we're going to do it this way. Get out of here. Absolutely get out of here. Give me my Norma. I went out of my way to make that Norma, and it still tried to tell me no. I'm going to slap him right in the face. 430, that's just annoying me a little bit. We're going to drop 4,000 gems here to make sure we can drop 200 more summons, because that's just the kind of person that I am. We're going to do it. We did it. It's done. It's over. Let's do it. Keep rolling. A 2 in the first 5 heroes, that's pretty dang good luck. Can't lie, won't lie. Not upset about that at all. Will we snag the 3rd? We did. Was it a pity timer? Maybe, but there's the 4th. Following that sucker right up. We're looking good. We're looking real freaking good. The goodest, if that's a word, and it's not, but it is now. Let's see, can we maintain this insane streak of luck? Dominator, there's 4. Son of a mother's lover. 5. What is happening right now? The blessings be rolling out. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Hero. That's crazy news. Another one. That's nice. It's just simply nice. That's the only way to put it. Grateful. Grateful is the way to describe my words and my deeds right now. Let's go ahead and get all these suckers moved up in their rankings, and then let us disassemble all of their low tier brethren. 129 brethren. Peace. Peace out, my homies. But we are far, far, far away from being able to backtrack our way back into 200 at a time. I believe at this point forward, we're going to have to relegate ourselves to 2 hundo pulls. Or just 2 hundo. 1 hundo pulls. It's all we've got going for us. Our bag is filling up with food, which is a fantastic problem to have. Do not get me wrong. My sadness is 0%. We are not even remotely sad about what just took place. Let's go ahead and keep rolling. We only got, what, 900 more of these suckers to do? And we are sitting absolutely pretty right now in terms of 5-star heroes versus summons done. There's 2 of the 3 we would look for. If we get less than that, listen. Absolutely. It would be ridiculous to be sad right now. Oh, we didn't get our 3. Don't care. We have done amazing. Our luck has been beyond good. It's been suspiciously good, right? DH Games is now smiling upon me, and I'm okay with that. I will not be upset even a little bit that they are on my side. That's good news. Can we make some 5 pieces? We can make indeed 4 5 pieces. Can we just immediately go into another hundo pool? Well, we can. And because we can, we shall. I need to remember towards the end of this, once we get towards the bottom of our summoning barrel, not to get rid of all my 3-star heroes. A smarter person wouldn't get rid of them anyway. They would just do a bunch of bag fusions, which I probably should be doing. I believe that was another 2 pull. Yeah. It was another 2 pull. Like a smarter person, a more bag conscious, a more free-to-play conscious player would not do what I do and alter off all the 3-star heroes. If you are a free-to-play player, if you're a very low-spending player, do not follow what I do here. I'm doing this because I want to make it quick for a video kind of format. If you have all the time in the day to do your summons, take time every single time and make sure you're getting the max amount of 5-star food out of your summons. Like right now, if we go and look at the amount of 3-star heroes that a feller has, it's a lot. I could easily, and I should be, going in here, clicking on all these 4-star heroes that I have somewhere, 48,000 of them, and I should be pulling these out every single time. And then I should be going back in here and utilizing my 3 stars to the fullest. Not doing that is simply stupid. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. What I do is not smart. It is not intelligent. It's not the good way to play the game. So don't take this as an example of how to play, unless you're taking this example now, when I am doing the smart thing. Simply put, do not follow that advice of just altering everything off every time to make it faster. It is horrible. Like, look at all these 5-star heroes that I'm just passing up every single time to get rid of those 3 stars. It's really stupid. In fact, for the remainder of our summons, let's do it health conscious. Let's do it smart way. Let's not be stupid any longer. Look at the amount of 3 stars that we are still dealing with. After all of those fusions, these are looking a little bit scarce. How are these ones looking though? Way more than we need. We've got so many of these, by the way, too. So many 4-star heroes that we can summon out. There's no reason for me to be being lazy the way that I am. I know somebody out there was sitting there screaming at me, look at that, it's making a Norma. The game is learning, it's realizing the error of its ways. I am so glad. My happiness is large. You like how I gave you a small thing? Me too. My brain doesn't work that great, so it's all right. How are we looking now? We still got 3 stars here. We still got a lot of 3 stars here, probably out here. Yeah, we're out of 3 pieces here. Once we're out of 3 pieces in a faction, I think I'm just going to revert to the... You know what? I'm not. We've got more than 100 space. Let's not be stupid. Let's do a hundo pull and then continue on with our previous plans. There's 1. There's 2. Looking pretty good at this point. There's 3. Another Ignacia. How many is that? Is that the 3rd or is that the 4th? It's probably the 3rd. We can look. That's a great thing about the hero bag. You can go into it and you can look. It is indeed 3. It is indeed 3 of these suckers. How are we looking? 3-star wise? Looking real juicified. Absolutely overflowing with the juices. Let's go ahead and summon some more of these bad boys out. Continue our upgrading train. How many of these? Not that many. Shocking. I know. You're like, what? That wasn't that many. But don't worry, my friend. There is more on the way. There is absolutely more to be had. There is more fusions a feller can and will do. Look at all those Normas. Is there what's-his-face is in there? No. Why is it prioritizing Immolatus? Is that his name? It looks like that would be his name because my brain says it is. It may not be his name, but it could be. All right, how are we looking? Boop, boop, choo, choo. Lots of 3 pieces here. Tons of 3 pieces there. Low 3 pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go ahead and summon out to have an even number of 8. just so if we do get a bunch of extras, we'll still be able. These guys are absolutely doing great. Plenty of those. We're doing fine. Okay, let's go ahead now and yoink out another batch of the old 4-star heroes and see if we can overdo. We only got one summon out of the Abyss. Kinda shocking. Kind of shocking for sure, because we have enough to have done two. We're almost at the break point where we could do technically another hundo pull, but it looks like we're gonna get stopped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not enough. What about over here? 3 stars? Still got enough. Still got enough. These guys over here not really stacking up too crazy. How are these guys looking? Also not stacking up crazy. Let's alter off some 3 stars. Who's got the most? It doesn't really matter. Let's just get rid of all of them. I think we're doing enough fusing right now that I can justify this. I said I would do it right the rest of the way. I may have lied to you, okay? I'm not going to do it perfectly because it takes too much time. I'll do it okay-ish. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it slightly better than before. Let's see what we come up with, though. There's a Karim, a hot 1. There's a Tix. That's 2. Haven't seen a Tix today. That is the first one. There's 3. We've met expectations. I'm happy. Some more very, very cold coffee into the mouth. Enjoyable. It's not too bad. It ain't too bad. How do we look? Do we go ahead and pull the 4 skis? I think, of course, we go ahead and pull the 4 skis. It would be stupid to not to do that. And then we go and try to fuse whatever we can. Boop, bop, beep. Looking beautiful. I would say if we're going to run out of 3 stars, it's probably going to be Abyss faction. They seem to be running the quickest. We've got enough for another 2 summons there. What about here? These are looking about the same. Same. That's good. I like it when they're all kind of the same. That's beautiful. Let's go ahead and do one more round of the old 4-star pulls. A lot of heroes coming out. A lot of heroes getting made. Lots and lots and lots. Things you love to see. How does that make our bag space smell? Still slightly over encumbered. How we looking? We've got enough to do more there. I'm assuming our Abyss and even our Fortress at this point is dried up. They're absolutely dry. We do have 3-star shards as well. Do not let me fool you with being very, like I said, optimal. I'm not. We have 23,000. We could summon out 1,100 3-stars, which is a lot. I'm not doing it. Why? I'm lazy and bag management bothers me. So, what are we going to do now? We're going to actually just be lazy and alter off our 3-star heroes. 29 space. We're getting to the point where this might not even be enough. We're getting to that point. Yeah. We're getting real close to that point. That goes to show you how many 5-star heroes we have amassed in this summoning. Not just from the summons themselves, but all the food that we just fused up. We have filled our bag space from like 400 and something, 300 and something spaces, all the way up to like 500. And that's without any like 3-star heroes in it. There's 1 hero per hundo pull. That's a little bit of a sting. Like I said, I'm not that worried about it. The amount of food that we have made today is going to dwarf any amount that we could have summoned out, most likely. Well, let's go ahead and get this rolling. Only 2 heroes to be summoned. Interesting. Muy interesante. No. Looking pretty fairly decent. A fair amount of 3 pieces. A lot of 3. Well, I don't even know why I looked. Like, obviously, I've got enough 3 pieces to do some fusions. Just wasting everybody's time scrolling through my bag. Only 3 upgrades? Listen, there's no way in balls that's even remotely close enough to call quits. We're going to do it again. And then we're going to fuse them again. This is actually a pretty quick little streamlined way of doing things. Man, back in the day, that didn't exist. Boy, it's nice. It's nice having that option. How are we looking 3-star wise now? Still perfect here. Good enough here. Let's just go ahead and pull some more. And just trust the process. Just trust the process. Creation Circle, get upgraded, nerds. Whoa, that's a lot. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's not that many, but it felt like a lot because I had to scroll the list. That's a lot of space, though. We're still just a 23 above where we need to be. We're 1 short here. We are 3 short there, plus we have like no 4 stars. We have enough there. We've got enough there. Here's the thing. Look at all of these dudes. Look at them. Just look at them. That's a lot. How about over here? Look at all those mother-loving... It is Immolatus. We got a lot of Normas, too. We got a couple of Valerias, but good freaking lord. That's a lot of those, bros. Our Christian count, looking freaking stacked. Iron Bambi, listen, kind of hate her, not gonna lie, but she's good food. We are looking beautiful. You know what we're actually looking like? We're looking like people who are gonna be needing some promotion stones real soon. I don't think we have enough 3 stars here to get us 23 down. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're not. We can't even make it to where we need to be. What does that mean? How many gems do we have? A lot? Ish. I bought like 50 bag space today. It's like 20,000 gems. Dang. Worth it. Abs, it's a long-term investment. We're gonna need that. We need to lose 3 space. That's all we need to lose. Can we do this smartly? I know I'm blending stupid and smart together a lot. 5 and 3. Do we have any 4 stars here? No. What about in our Abyss area? Surely we have a close amount. We have 1. That's not going to cut it. We have nothing. That's not going to cut it. What's our 4 stars looking like here? 1. That's also not going to cut it. All we got to lose is 3 space. You're telling me I can't cut 3 space out? Of course we can. We just got to summon 7 dudes. We've got 7 dudes. We have 7 dudes? What are you? Mage. You're the same as Ilaria, so I can summon 4 of you out, and I need 3 more of somebody's. I've got plenty of warriors. I also kind of hate you a little bit. We'll summon 1 of you, and then we'll summon 2 eeny, meeny, miny pig bros, and that should be good, right? That should get us just beneath a hundo pull, right? 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 Of course. Okay, how many summons we have left to do? 400. Ooh, I thought we were a little closer than that. Mother lover, that is a basic summon. Somebody slap me right in the eyeball. I deserve it. Why is this even an option? Let's be honest, basic summons don't even really need to exist in the game anymore. Because now, because of that, I have to go alter off like literally everything that I just picked up. And because I'm lazy, I'm just going to get rid of the 3 stars too. We're just going to make sure everybody's gone and everybody's no longer there. And we're good. And that's good enough to do another 100 heroics. Not basics. Heroics. We've got like 2 swallers left. Maybe 3 of this very cold coffee. I think the developers have noticed the insane amount of luck that my account has gotten. And is like, listen, we're going to have to slow that roll. So we're getting like 1 or 2 5 stars per hundo pool. Listen, I'm not even going to be upset about it. We've made so much food, it's okay. Like, I'm not going to stress. I know free-to-play players get way more hung up on their rates. And that's just because, by nature, you don't get as many. And since you can't do as many as spenders usually can, it's more important if you're maintaining a 3 per 100 average. I get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, you still get a buttload of food to fuse, and it's all good. It's all good. It's not that big of a deal. Well, let's go ahead, upgrade these suckers that we can upgrade 1 suckers. That is not a lot of suckers. That is very few suckers. We don't even have that many 3 stars right now. Things aren't looking glorious for the old bag situation. It's because we have so many dang 5 stars, which is a crazy good problem to have. But also, it's still a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be a good one to have, but that doesn't mean it's not an issue. We still got enough here to do a couple. Still got enough there to do a couple. That's good. How are we looking here? Way more than enough to do a couple there. That's nice. How about you guys? Oh my gosh, our freaking grass bros are going insane. Boop. Grab all these suckers. Go turn these suckers into 5-star suckers. And only like 5. Is that 5? That's 4. Math is hard. We're maintaining a pretty average of like 600 space after fusions. We are, oh, we're 1 mother loving short. And we're a 4-star short, so we can't be too upset. It all maths together. We got the 3 stars, not the 4 stars there. We've got a lot of 3 stars there. And we've got, you know what? Let's break the rules. It's not really breaking any rules. We're just going to give ourselves a couple more 4 stars. And we're going to fuse up what we can, which is good. That's a beautiful amount. And now we can kind of look at our bag and see where we've got extra 4 stars and not enough 3 stars. This is one of those situations. We have 8. We have 12. So we need 1 more of these bad boys. We've got plenty of them. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. How are you looking here? Are you looking good? We're out of 3s, but we don't have enough 4s anyway. Not a big deal. How about you guys? How you looking? Plenty of 3s, not enough 4s. Not a bad problem. Plenty of 3s, not enough 4s. Call me insane. Call me a crazy boy. Hold up. Hold up. Nah, whatever. We'll just grab them all. Gotta grab them all. Gotta grab them all. Bag shards, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. Many things. None of them probably good. That probably just filled our bag up. Back to 606. This is our favorite number, apparently. We just kind of live there full time. Wow. Mother lovin' wow. We can easily pull out 8 more of these dudes. Not a problem. Not 42, mind you, but 8. 8 will be a good number. Check out these guys. How we looking over here? We do have at least 8. We are short on 3s. Do we have enough 3s? Not even a question. We do. How many of these guys do we have 4-starage? Well, that's just a happy accident. We have enough to make 2, so we'll pull out 8. You are just happen to be 8 of them. That's a beautiful thing. How are you looking here? Are we looking good? We still have enough 3s. We're just a little short on 4s. Uno, dos, tres. We're 1 4-star short. Luckily, we have enough to make that a thing. How are we looking over here? Scroll down a little bit. Pretty much butt nude on these. That's fine. I think that's a good place to leave them for now. Go ahead and upgrade who we can. See what we end up making space-wise. 568 out of 650, was there just a little hair over? Goodness, the food we are chilling on is disgusting. It disgusts me. But we're at the point where we might have to start doing, like, the 6-star fusions. Or doing them 10 at a time. Do I want to do them 10 at a time? Or is that where we're dipping into? Oh, good lord. We've got enough of you. We've got 6 plus 7. We're out of the little guys. What's 6 plus 7? If my brain is correct, it's 13, which means we need 3 more 4-stars, which we can summon you out, uno, dos, tres, like so. And we need 6 of you. We've got 56 of you, which is too many. That's good. How's our light heroes looking? I haven't checked on you in a minute. Naked. Full on naked in the light area. Not a bad deal. That'll give us like what? 20-ish space? 5 spaces too many. We could get rid of our 3-stars and actually just literally break even on that, so we're gonna do that. Let's do a hundo more. We're getting close. We only got, after this hundo piece, 200 summons left to do, and then we're done. We finally finished it. Would you look at the odds difference? We got a Siggy. We were going like, we got 7 in a pull. We've got multiple 5s and 6s in a pull, and at the last like 4 hundo pieces we've done, we've got 1. That pendulum, like I said, it swings both ways. We were riding high at the start. We were way up here, and it was like, and now we're way over here. We're on the butt end of luck, and it's not the greatest place to be, but it's a place. You know what I'm saying? At least we got somewhere to be, and that's good. 1 hero. I got bad news for you. That is not enough heroes. It's simply not. It is simply not enough. How are we looking 4-star wise? We're pretty naked in all the categories. We could be in a bit of dookie. We got all of them in Abyss. That's all we got was Abyss heroes. That's going to be a little rough for the luck to pull out that many Abysses. It's even worse when we only pull 1. Do we even make enough? We got enough to do 2. That's big. That's actually big news. The news of that is large. It is large, and in charge is what it is. Summon out some more of these dudes. We are not picking up the Abyss heroes at any speed that I would like to see, especially since they make up the bulk of the 3-star heroes that we just picked up. Not ideal. Not an ideal circumstance at all. We got 1 more we can do there. Got a few we can do here. Got a few we could do there as well. And then over here, quite a bit. We just don't, our bag space is just really chock and full now. It's just banging against that ceiling constantly, which is rough, but that's the nature. And this is why free-to-play accounts traumatize me. Doing 2,000 summons, having literally half the bag space I currently have, is enough to make a grown man weep. You know, it just simply is. I would weep. And I probably will the next time I have to do it. For right now, luckily we are on a spending account, so we have a little bit of wiggle room. Man, we are just chock full of 3 pieces there. Still. Maybe if we can start pulling more at a time, it'll balance out. That's only 3. That's only like 30 space. It's not enough. It's simply not enough. It is not enough at all. We're out of the area here. We have none more 3 stars to chill with. We still got a couple there. Listen, I'm reverting to my old ways. This is the wrong place to be. I didn't mean to be here. I meant to be here. We're getting rid of all the 3s. We got to make some room. I don't think that was enough room. It wasn't enough room. Are we going to have to go 10 at a time for the last 200 summons? I think so. I think this is where we're at. I think this is the world in which we currently reside. It's not the greatest place to be. It isn't. I won't lie. But welcome to the world of free-to-play. Honestly, they're probably pulling 1 pieces at times just to min-max that 2 spots they have. Oh, there we go. The 2 space they have left over. Can we get by doing this? Probably. We can make this. I'm just going to do it. Listen, I know I said I was going to try to be smart with the remaining summons. My willpower to bag manage, it started up here, it went up to here, and now it's down to here. It's at the very bottom of the spectrum. Oops, did I not do it? I did. They're already gone. They no longer exist. How many does that make us? Not many. But we're getting very... There's an Asmo. Look at that. We're getting close. We're getting close to the number we need to reach. Once we... There's a Berea. The luck is coming back to us. It's nice. There's a Bade. The luck is returning with a vengeance. The pendulum has swung back. At least right now it's dead even. We're sitting in the middle spot, which is okay with me. Last one? Fiona. Well, look at that. Another one? No, we're definitely out of space now because the game says so. That's okay. Can we make a 5? We can. Only 1, and of course it's Immolatus. Who would have guessed that one? How many more do we have to do? 689. We got 60 more to do. What's our current space of a bag nature? Literally not that much. Guess who's getting deleted? It's the 3 stars. You are correct. How does that make us look? 60. That's pretty much going to break us right even and finish the event, is it not? I believe. Good God, it's been 42 minutes of nothing but summons and fusions. It's a crazy amount. It's just 2,000's a lot to do. I'm begging the devs. But devs, if you watch my videos, if a single one of you is like, listen, I will watch the Rathicus. A, I appreciate it. B, I am going to need you. I'm going to need you to make some bag space adjustments. I know there's ways in-game to get them. I know they added bag space gems, which is nice. I'm totally for it. I think it's a great thing. It's just... You should never, in my opinion, in the gacha game, your issue, your problem should never be bag space. It should always be getting the resources to summon, right? That should be your biggest concern is, can I do my summons? It shouldn't be, oh my God, I've got to force myself to do 2,000 summons and manage my cramped bag forever. It's just, it's not a good draw. And I don't see it hurting you revenually. That's a good word. It's not fiscally, probably a better way to put it. Your financial situation shouldn't change much based on you giving a quality of life update to dramatically increase bag size. I think that would be just an all-around W of an update that nobody could be mad about. And it's an easy win for you guys. It's an easy W to slide right there in your shirt pocket and be like, look at us, we care. Easy one to do. I know I might be a little biased there. It's one I recommend you might take action on. It would make everyone happy. And who doesn't want a happy player base? That doesn't hurt you in the financial pocketbook either. I do. But there we go. The summoning event has come to a close. Let us grab out our stupendous amount of loot that we are about to yoink. Let us yoink. The yoinkage begins. pendants, plates, 450 Ignacias, a lot of those dudes. So we got 380 more scrolls, 72 cans of a cat nature, 26 of pretty much every chest, 34 cores, eternal crystals. Oh, that's all the summoning. That's all the summoning event. Good God, we got so much stuff. Where did all that even come from? We have 90 mother-loving deals, and we haven't even claimed our key yet. And we're going to claim 2 keys. We're going to get 30 more of those bad boys when we buy these value packs out. How is our summon situation looking now? We will reduced is probably the possible, to 1,069. It's got the funny number in it. No, it does. But that's not bad. We just dropped 2K. We have 1,000 left. And you know what's insane? How many are we going to gain from doing these value packs? 560 plus 280. Another like 840, somewhere around there. Quick math, probably off. We're pretty much back to 2,000 summons. We just dropped 2K. We're back to 2K. People that complain about spending in this game, like, listen, I understand everyone got to complain about something, but if you guys had the retrospective mindset that you could see 2019 clearly in your goggles, you would be like, wow, this game is generous as balls. It's so freaking nice to spend money in 2025 versus 2019. You'll never catch me bashing it, unless the deal is just naturally pretty bad. The amount of stuff you get in this game now is just insane. It's just insane. It's beyond words. It's just so much better than it used to be. But we are now in a position, we have like, what? 60, look at that, 69 just popping up everywhere today. 69,000 hero promotion stones. But listen, we need more. We need so much more of these. It's going to be crazy. The amount of food that we have to make, ideally, just while I'm here for a moment, we need to upgrade 2 more heroes to Origin, which is easy enough. What's our max right now? Is it 1 Chaos, 2 of these, and 3 Origins? Not a big deal. We'll probably upgrade Monkey next, get Monkey's Core to 3, and Destiny Transition Bro twice. That's the initial plan. If we do that, that's still not going to level up our temple quite yet, but Queen shouldn't be too far behind. We should be able to get some Queen cores from the Void campaign itself. If we can, that's really nice. That'll make it easier to get her core upgrade and get that 3rd hero and move ourselves into Temple Level 2. I don't know what Temple Level 2 requires. It doesn't let you scroll through them. I think level 100. Transition heroes to designated rank level 100 or above. I don't know what the red text means. It could be that I'm stupid. I don't know. That'll be something to worry about later. But like I said, we do want to get into some of that. I do want to test, why we're here. Listen, I haven't done a guild boss fight with old Brotato Chip since we got him to insane levels of power. That's a lie. I will not lie to you. I will always try to be honest. We did do some boss fights, but I clicked it on my phone to do all the battles, and I didn't even look at the results. I didn't even look at how much damage we did. I didn't want to spoil it for myself. So we have a big number over here. I'm not going to look at it long enough to calculate what that means per battle. We are going to jump in here and do a fight on bro, and we're going to do it with, is our core active? It is. Preset lineup. Boss easy or boss hard? I'm going to guess this is boss easy, right? This is Beezy. Listen, let me check my formations real fast so I know what in my brain it sounds like that's an easy fight, but maybe I'm dumb. Boss easy. We got some speed to make her faster, not a big deal. Nobody's got like don't die passives on. This guy's probably going to give us enough shields that no one dies anyway. I'm not really seeing any reason to not trust this. What are your crit, holy damage, crit damage, control immunity, damage reduction, block? Listen, none of that is important. We could probably change all of those to damage enables. How are you looking? Crit, armor break, crit. Probably don't need armor break. Probably could have done holy damage there. It's close enough. It should be fine. 713 million battle power, by the way. Grimoire be going absolutely hambino. Preset lineup, boss easy. Let's rock and roll and see what we get. Let us see what kind of damage. Hold up. I forget it takes forever to load this sucker in over here. Boop. Make it go fast. Sometimes this crashes the game. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. Now, here's another update, devs. I understand it may be difficult to work that in because of how the game is coded. I believe, as someone who knows nothing about coding and or development, the reason that the highest damage you'll ever see in the game is like 4 billion something is due to how the game is coded. I'm curious if there's not a way to bypass that, because your total damage number at the end can show much more than just 4 billion damage at a time. It'd be nice to see a potential workaround so that we can see our maximum damage dealt in a round, like when we actually hit damage that's above 4 billion. It would be cool to see. It'd be cool to see like a 4 trillion or a, you know, something probably like 4T. I don't know. Instead of capping it at millions of damage dealt show, because there is like the thousands bracket, right? We have the thousands bracket that shows up. It goes into millions. It'd be nice to see a billions tracker that can go into trillions, just so you can see how much damage you're actually hitting in one time. That's just a personal thing. I think it's just more enjoyable to see crazy amounts of damage take place all at once. But that's just me. Round 6 going deep. We're going so fast I can't really tell what all is happening. One of these days, we will actually start doing some energy feed tactics and getting our Aspen to be able to, you know, cast as active more often, essentially. That's what I'm saying without saying it because my brain's slow. But that's the idea. If we can get some demon bells, I'm even debating deifying some. I know it's not the most ideal artifact to deify, but it does cut the number of demon bells that you need significantly down, right? If you can just do one evil Sonata, it's only 2 demon bells. Yes, it takes 2 origin artifacts, but if you're spending money on events, I still think it's probably faster to get yourself to a full energy feed team by deifying demon bells than it is to actually just make a bunch of splendid demon bells. That's just me. That's just my thoughts. I could be wrong there. I feel like it probably would be faster though, because we do get like every single month, we get the option if you're going to spend money on relays to grab 2 origin artifacts, potentially up to 4 if you're feeling crazy. So yeah, that's definitely an option. The hardest part would be getting the demon bells at that point. But again, instead of needing like 16 demon bells, you could get away with 8. You know, it cuts that number in half, which is pretty nice. We'll see. We'll see what we come up with if that's what I end up deciding to do. Let's go ahead now and slow this down a little bit. Although it's not going to matter. The highest number we're going to see is still going to be a 4 billion. Look at how it's lagging the game out, these guys hitting me. Is it just all the effects that are existing right now? Most likely. It is most likely the case. Even our little dudes are dropping some pretty beefy damage. I'm mostly just curious to see what Aspen does. He's still a B tier hero. Don't get your hopes up too high. He's not an A tier hero yet with Giant Killer and Defier dropping disgustingly stupid damage. But he is now a Destiny 3 hero, which is cool. I forgot what Destiny transition perks I gave him. I won't lie. Defeat. What is that in damage? 1.5 trillion damage? I mean, that ain't bad. That's not bad. Not when the old Aspinator's dropping a full-on Trilski all by himself. That's pretty nice. That is pretty freaking nice damage, you know? That's pretty good. I'll take it. You know, honestly, even Elena here, just as a V4, 78 million? I mean, I know it's not a lot in the grand scheme of the damage we did. But that's not bad. That's not bad. She's out doing a Tree 5, what's her nuts quite handily. And she doesn't have, like, any damage enables on, pretty much. She's just, you know, or the imprints, at least. She's all damage reduction and whatnot, and that's fine. Wukong, dropping a little behind here, with his only 355 million damage. But things to keep in mind here. 355 billion, I said, not million. That would be wrong and incorrect reading of the numbers. He is running a Demon Bell. In all fairness, bro here is rocking melodic strings that is splendid, deified, and splendid. A Breath of the Forest is something I'm debating making in this event. Will I? I don't know. But having this guy with something not Demon Bell would obviously boost his damage by quite a bit. It's just what I'm running for now. That said, I'm pretty happy with 1.5 trillion mother-loving damage. We've already broken everything here, so I could do the rest of the attacks. Ain't gonna worry about it. We are just under an hour deep on time, and I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna call it there. Because I have all my accounts to get on, and I have 40 minutes to knock out all my dailies because I'm lazy and I did not do it when I should have. That said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Before we go, of course, bam, gotta thank the members on the channel for help keeping my dreams alive and make dirty spending possible in the video game. We've got our greatest Rathicans, Shaheen, Trippy, White Crow, Afghan Goo, and Mellow. Appreciate you guys. Our greatest, or not our greatest, our great Rathicans. Already got the greatest out of the way. We already did them. Lotta DeLidsey, Bellendane, FMK What, Sir Rascal, Whet Blades, Cosmic, and our newest great Rathican, Ethan Martin. Appreciate you guys as well. Plus, the large host of Rathicans that we currently have on the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All of that, just it goes to help not only dirty spending in the game, but also my ability to eat food and have electricity, and I greatly appreciate those things. So thank you guys so much. With that said, that is me up for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.